Hi. So this topic keeps coming up with friends, with people I've just met, acquaintances. Topic keeps popping up, so I thought I'd just put it out there. There were some friends who brought this up, in fact, earlier. They were like, "So you had a hashtag #MeToo post, right?" And then soon after that, we saw you also had a post that was celebrating International Men's Day or men's rights, right? So, what does that mean? Do you support men's rights or do you support women's rights? Or do you support gender equality? And what would that mean? Does that mean you're sitting on the fence? So, I thought I'd just put that doubt to rest. Um, First thing, so which set of rights do I support? Men's rights, women's rights, LGBTQ rights. I support what's right. As simple as that. Yeah. So each gender, every gender is very unique, and so are the set of challenges that they face, right? It is just as unique. So there's no comparison, and there's no need to say equal also. They're very unique, men, women, LGBTQ. Each set is very unique. They have their unique set of challenges, and it's not men versus women, right? Um, they're not the same, they're unique, and they're not against each other. No, they're not. What is the real problem is another word that keeps popping up, which is patriarchy, right? Um, so it's not just women who are a victim of patriarchy, it is also men. So I'll give you a very simple example. Just think about it. Yeah. So patriarchy, expects women to stay home. I'm just being very, generic. Very, yeah. So women are expected to stay home, and opt out of work, and maybe make babies, and probably be the sole or primary um, caregiver for the children, right? The flip side of this is that the man or men are expected to go out there and work, and you know most times they don't have anyone sharing that responsibility with them, be the sole breadwinner, and many a times work a job that they hate, that they probably hate, and or sometimes are feel humiliated at, but still have to bite the bullet and keep going on, right? So that's the flip side of patriarchy. And patriarchy does not encourage men to talk about their issues, right? Boys don't cry. So it's not just women who are a victim of patriarchy, but also men, right? So that's something that we need to understand and appreciate. And it's not men versus women. And there's another thing many of my friends wonder about is that I seem to highlight or speak more about men's issues on social media. And why is that? The answer is really simple, because there are enough advocates, male and female advocates, for women's rights, women's issues, women's health, women's education, right? And that's great. That's there. Now, what is missing is attention to men's rights and men's issues, and which go unnoticed because of the patriarchal system, right? So that's why you might see me posting a little more about men's rights. And if you're like, oh, there are hardly, any men's issues, and well, I would suggest you see for yourself. There's this documentary made by dear friend Deepika Bharadwaj, um, Martyrs of Marriage. You should watch that. And a lot of cases have been documented. There's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of proof. Um, I, I'll let you decide. I'll leave that link on this post so you can check it out. And so, just in case you were wondering, I am not sitting on the fence. Okay,